Hey, so I'll show you how to easily install Slack inside of ClawdBot. This guide assumes that you already have ClawdBot running on your computer and that you have a Slack workspace that you own and that is working basically. So we'll follow exactly what is written inside of MoltBot's documentation. The first step is to click on this link, api.slack.com/apps, to create our first app. Click on Create New App. And then here, very important, just click on From a Manifest, because MoltBot actually provides you with the manifest file that you can just paste there, and it will make this super easy. Here you select your workspace. Then for the manifest file, you will just go back here. You will do Ctrl F manifest, and then you will keep going down until you see this. So this is basically like a configuration file that will help Slack know exactly what the bot will do. So just copy this. You should delete all of this and then paste all of this data. And then click on Next, Create. Here, as you can see, it's created an app called MoltBot. And the reason is that here inside this manifest file, we have the name of our bot here and here. But obviously, if you want to customize this, you should just change it. Then on your terminal or command line, if you're on Windows, you should just type ClawdBot configure. Select local. Then here we should select channels. Select the first option, which is about adding new channels or updating existing ones. Here you should go down and select Slack. Here for the bot display name, just for consistency, I will write exactly what was written before. So I'll write MoltBot. Then press enter. Okay, now we need the first type of token, which is called the bot token. Let me show you how do you get it. On your Slack bot configuration, you should click on OAuth and permissions. Here you will see a button to install the bot inside of your workspace. You click on it. Then you click on allow. Now you will see your bot token appears. It should start with XOXB. You will copy this, paste it here, press enter. Then we need a second token, which is the app token. For this, you will go back to basic information. You should scroll down and then click on generate token and scopes. Here for the token name, just write anything. I just wrote MoltBot app token. And then here you should click on add scope, then connections write, and then generate. Here it will create a new token which starts with X app. Copy it here, and then paste it, and then confirm. Here, since you own the Slack workspace, just select yes. Then here select open so that your bot will have access to all the channels. Now we're done for now, so just click on finish. Here the DM concerns direct messages between you and your bot. So here let's configure that and select yes. Then we will select pairing, which is basically about pairing your device with the bot. Now let's select continue. If we open our Slack, we will see that the MoltBot has been added. Let's click on it. Now let's try it. I will write a DM to my bot. Hey there. So as you can see, the first message will say, access not configured. We need to do the pairing. And here it will provide you with the specific command that you need to write inside of your terminal. Here you will select this part here. You will copy it. You will paste it here. And then this code, it means this pairing code. So you'll copy it, paste it, and then press enter. Here it will write approved in green, with the Slack sender and so on. Now it has been paired, so if you write again, hey there, you will have an answer from your bot. Let's try to add our bot inside of a channel and see if it works. I will go to the general channel here. I will try to tag him inside of a message. Then you will have Slack bots that says you mentioned this bot, but they're not in this channel. And here you just click on add them to add your MoltBot inside of the general channel. Let's try again. Okay, I'll tag the bot and tell it to show me today's news. Okay, the bot has responded, even though it said I need an API key to fetch today's news. But the most important thing is that it's working. So that was it. I will see you in the next tutorial. Cheers!